let's get started. Make your argument. Oh boy. Last night, me, Suzuki, and Kyoko were hanging out together, distracting ourselves from the motive. And then I accidentally fell down and broke the matrix. It was a real funny to watch. Triple spin! When I was freaking out over the damaged school property, my crew showed up and said, "He won't punish me since it was an accident. Let me a new set of nameplates." He told her to put the new plates back where they belong and put them back in the right place and the rest of it with the bag. Oh, that's not true. Oh dear. Well, that's not true though. Ugh, dang it. Sticky keys. Hey, why does this big movie on its own? There we go. Okay. No, Suki, there's something wrong with what you just said. Huh? Leo, what's wrong? Although Howard did put the nameplate back, he did know he made a mistake while doing so. Yuki, that's... He forgot the two nameplates were literally were, so he put the new ones in the wrong place. What? He forgot about something like that right in front of him seconds ago? So he went to the restroom and put them back, so I think he got confused somewhere in the middle. Can't get much about idiot how Kiko is. How relevant is that Kyoko's murder? That would be because the two nameplates Kariko have played well to Yuki Kenjo and Yoki Maki. Right, Yuki? Yeah, right. Kyoko is next to mine, Yuki is next to her. But because Howard fought the other way around, the nameplate was a switch. Mr. Kiyogashi, was the intent to do so? Anyway, Howard, you know already. We talked about the nameplate and the switch investigating. Well, I did, but I wanted to avoid unnecessary suspicion. Avoid suspicion? Don't tell you're the recover. How you go? No, I'm not, I swear. That's why I exactly didn't say it. Why would you fake your suspicion? It's just a couple of nameplates. I don't think they're much related to Kyoko's death anyway. Yes, they were related. Much related, in fact. Now can you explain that? What it means to us? I said earlier, those two people are connected to the murder. One of them is Haruhiko, which nameplate is me. Huh? Mr. Kanto, you had a direct connection with the murder of Miss Maki? They asked you left there on that, what is? Let me see where I start. Because we will get grasp of the culprit's intentions first. The things that you asked, the culprit were originally planned, the person was reported to have been me. That statement sounds far-fetched. How come you were the guy instead of Kyoko? You remember the torn note that Yuki read us ago? I was able to comprehend the culprit was aiming before seeing that note. Kyoko got that note, and the culprit had headed to the laundry in the room at the time, and she was assaulted by a murder by the culprit, and everyone's clearly signed, right? And then we asked this, how do you think Kyoko got that note? How do you think the note? Well, maybe one of us actually handed it over to her? Kyoko would have known the person who gave the note would have to come back then. From whom, where, and how? Did anyone ever see Kyoko getting a note from someone? No, besides, there wasn't any other time for that. After we got the void of the audio visuals, Kyoko stayed with me in Suzuki until she went into her room for the night. Wait! Then Kyoko got the note between 10 a.m. last night. Her time with that was 6 a.m. this morning. Right. Kyoko went inside her room at soon as she became nighttime, she could have got the note while talking face to face with someone. That leaves up one possibility. She got the note while she was inside her room. But you can't go inside her room unless you got a key for their own permission. Yes, but there's a way to keep her to know without opening the door. What? Would that be like magic? Really? How? A way to slip a note about a door being seen by owner. New symbol. Something clever kid can think of. Let's think about brainstorming for the mind. Oh no, not this! No! I don't do hate camping. No! No. Ah, great. Now, this is gonna take for a while. Okay, 2 words. Perfect! Dude's 2 words with a gap. Yes! Too easy.
Put it on.
Phew, okay. So, it works there. That's it, the gap! Even the door is fully closed, there's a gap between the door and the bottom of the door. The dress code, the large enough amount to slip through the note. So after that time, the clover left the note inside Miss Mocking's room without the gap? Right, there would be one in the hallway after the time Kyoko would still be awake. Adding the message like, don't exit your room and keep Mount Cool from noticing would be easily dealt with. The chance for Kyoko see the note coming to the door open. That way, the sender will have to reveal himself while getting the message across. This division and mix between the culprit and the Kyoko made a horrible misconception. No, it's pretty bold of him to do that. We'll deal with the issue upon the other people who met with her. You know, will probably be a customer from a well with preferred such orders. Likely on the hot couple of reasons to get able to the door. Found that the message the absence of cameras should be something Montour should know about. Away, for instance. When any of us refusing, someone often tell you a way to escape. Well, oh, yes. True, I would have to go as well. Can the court and Kay go after they speak in the room? I get it. Yeah, but how exactly it's you and Haru's fault? Speak closely. Both people did show about how Hiko was switching the nameplates until when he said in the trial, or noticed after the murder occurred. Which means at the time the culprit was aware of the fact either. Oh! Let's see. So the reason you consider yourself the Haruhiko group as well. Huh? Don't you haven't got it yet, but say that culprit killed Hyogo because of confusion. Confusion? What? So it's right back to what Tsurugi said earlier. Right, think about it now. In direct influence Haruhiko over Kyogo's death. Haru switched the nameplates by mistake. The culprit slipped to try to know without knowing the switch. Then was targeted as Kenjo. That's right, the culprit never intended to murder Kyoko. The real person wanted to kill was Tsurugi. Well, that makes sense. The killer when saw Tsurugi's nameplate at the door and left a note there, but the room was actually Kyogo's. That means Tsurugi would have died if Haruhiko didn't switch the nameplates? Yes, that's what I'm saying. I said to Haruhiko directly about Kyogo's death. Yeah, guys, I'm probably because I was an idiot because I mixed them with done under those stupid nameplates. How that Haruhiko? It's not your fault. Even if you put the nameplates correctly, Tsurugi would have been in danger. I'm a policeman. It's my duty to ensure everyone's safety. Yeah, I was careless that Kyoko died. I should die rather than failing my duty like this. Please don't say it like that. Every person's life must be treated with extreme regard. That's why I cannot forgive the culprit. Not in murderers. Everyone deserves forgiveness. But him killing one of our closest friends was absolutely unforgivable. Yeah, I feel the same way too, but how am I supposed to think that one of us is full-blooded killer? So? What do you mean so? Can you think? Now it's time to say it. You know the identity of the culprit. The culprit? Did you solve everything you need? The culprit is a man. The man to hang the body by injury. And why they called Kyoki Maki and killed her. And isn't there a culprit fairly obvious at this point? Well, while we figure out the most of the details, I don't believe we brought that matter before. Jeez, you guys still don't know nothing. How long are you gonna make me wait here? I think my legs are starting to hurt. How about you say it to yourself if you know so much? Huh, why should I? There's people like Tsurugi and Kenja out there anyway. Tsurugi, do you know who the culprit is? Yes, I do. I knew it was them before the trial started. Woohoo! That's our ultimate policeman! But I fought back then, like I cut HK again, so I think I went through the discussions. I'm coming up with it I got. Man, that was epic! How'd you know? I still don't have a clue. I'll try to make it easy for everyone to understand. So let's go back to talking about the hook of the rubber ball. As you know, the culprit used them, right? Of course! The culprit tied a rope to a rubber ball and sent it around the pipe a few times, then through the hook, secured the rope, all to make it inside, like they done it from the inside. I hope I read that right. The rubber ball was slightly fractured in the mind reduction of the culprit. So you remember Yuki explained himself earlier that the rubber ball burst because it couldn't overcome the pressure. It was probably due to the amount of damage from the repeated collisions with the wall. Question: how much pressure do you think you need a rubber ball to pop? Depending on what kind we're talking about, probably a lot? Yep, something like that pops too easily, nevertheless worthless as a bouncy ball. Right, nor less as the pressure can't leave a single track, it can much less burst. But if the rubber ball still bursts just by bouncing it a few times off the wall, that's kind of strange. Was the rubber ball old? When I saw the rubber ball, it was still glossy and shiny despite its condition. How dare you say it was brand new? I'm not done yet. Although they had placed the emphasis earlier on more about it, we easily made the ball go over with a little space between the ceiling, bounce off the wall, and roll back towards the entrance. Especially when the culprit couldn't afford to fail even if he was a man. I believe it would be a challenge. I don't possess the skills in the first place, but even if I did, I wouldn't be able to do it because of the pressure. Fully agree, but the culprit chose to take the challenge and succeeds nonetheless. It just matters of guts. He had his confidence and ability to ensure his success. And sure, the culprit the ability to throw a ball exactly where he wants to. It's more than accuracy. Not only did the culprit have precision control over the ball, but also straight to burst it open. I don't think anyone else could. The guys look like they have much strength and accuracy. Judging by the muscles, maybe young Gucci does? Haha! With my daily muscle crane, it would be surely possible for me to burst the rubber ball with my strength. However, to be clear, I am not to be the culprit. I can't even score a goal below the basket. Haha! How did the killer pull out those tricks? He is secretly the ultimate baseball player? Are we talking about Leon? No. I think you guys are missing something. The culprit made the rubber ball go over the pipe, not through it. How can you make the ball go over without throwing it? Wait, I think there is a way. What? How do you even do that? Superpowers? No! You can kick the ball with your foot. Alright, footballs are small enough to hold with one hand, but actually thinking the culprit through it. Huh? Hold on a sec, kicking with your foot? Oh dear. I'll just keep going for a second. Okay, since we heard the word kick, I think we know who has that ability to kick balls. If I knew it, I had the answer, I would have when I reached that point. It seems like you guys got there too. Now I think about it, the culprit is... Why? Why did he... Yeah! I'm still not getting it! Who was it? Can someone just tell me the answer? Oh my god, Teruya! Yuki, you know who it is, right? Tell them. Tell them, Yuki. Huh? You tell them, Yuki! Looking at the factual questions, I got the feeling you finally betrayed the truth. You helped me out with a lot of the hook and the nameplate, so how about you say it for me? The mastermind was murdered. You tell them, Yuki! You tell them! Yuki's right. I know the culprit. I really did figure out. The only one person who could have done everything talking about before. I wanted to convince myself I'm wrong, but it's something I have to do. I must do this. You know who it is. No. Nope.
犯人は君だ。
The person who came up with this plan and murdered Kyoka. Mitch, it was you, right? What? Let's save this here. Right, let's resume. And after a commercial break, did you just say I'm the culprit? What, Mishiro? Hey, hold on. How does that make me the culprit? None of the guys had the ability to throw a ball exactly where the target with the power to burst it. But if we're talking about kicking a ball with that much strength, with that much accuracy, would it be possible to do, right? Especially when you're the ultimate soccer player. Mr. College, steady, and be almost pair of the many professional soccer players. It makes sense for an experience like him to handle much smaller and lighter ball with such ease. No, wrong! Keep quiet if you're not expert. Soccer balls and road balls are totally different, and I can't do all that even with a soccer ball. Mitch, you did that challenge in QTCD, the Master Challenge. You were special against the game where you had to dribble a ball in time to balls and land it on the target. Did you have no problems with a rubber ball? You even did with a pea! What? You saw that episode in the hospital. He scored a goal with a soccer ball, and then he did the same with ping pong and sun cards, even ones with the large exercise balls, I believe? Are you saying that you can't even kick a rubber ball? Try a better joke. That was all fake! It was all script! How are you possible to do in real life? Do you feel I'm God or something? Whoa, big scandal alert! Mitch, are you really the culprit? Did you kill Kyoka? Plus, wasn't the one you just said the killer would be among the girls? No, this is a trap! I know Yuki's the culprit! He's trying to confuse me with no evidence whatsoever! Mitch, it's over. Please say I don't want to do this any longer. Say what? I didn't kill anyone? Why does it have to be me? Do you have proof? Do you have any kind of evidence that I killed? Mitro, I doubt that you overact like this if you aren't the culprit. And you see you're able to perform that trick using a raw ball that Yuki mentioned. That was ridiculous! A proof speculation! Show me the proof! It's really messed up right now. True that my argument does have a solid backup, although my process of elimination not real evidence still. He's somewhere that wants a piece of evidence. I can nail him down, the killer, and leave him put that out, or else he won't get anywhere. Wow, I'm starting to get flashbacks. Show me the evidence! Unless you can prove, I can easily prove myself that I'm not guilty, you know. There was evidence that I put on Kyoko's room. How I will prove that I got the tools from the English store. Where's the evidence that I hate Kyoka? You can't say any of those for sure, am I wrong? So stop bothering me! Well, I think Mitch said something that doesn't fit our current knowledge of this case. I don't remember us talking where the tools came from. How can he say something like that? Oh man, this idiot. Man, he even got Mondo's jeans. No! Dang it! No! I'm supposed to be right! What? This is right?
それは違うよ。
Yes! I knew it! I pressed the wrong one. Wait, Mitch, something's off with your statement. Huh? What's so off? I don't see anything wrong in it. I know we're talking about the culprit using the hook and the robot earlier, but you didn't mention where they got it from. How do you know the tools are from the English store? What? Because most tools were there? Yeah, I thought of the English store. It's a good place for them to get the place of personal opinion. That makes zero sense! You know I find hooks and robots in the store, not an English store! Yeah, doesn't a gym have loads of balls too? You see, you never know, both the storage and an English store might have those. That's why I mentioned the English store. It looks like the place in particular I've ever been. Mitch, we know one of us has been keeping track of every single item in the storage and the English store. Am I right, Julia? Yeah, Yuki, why ask me about it? This? Trust me, the English store definitely had hooks and rubber balls. I thought I'd spend my most time around there. I was also pretty sure there weren't any hooks or rubber balls in the storage. Those were used in a murder from the English store. They made the items to arrange for the time after the murder. Well, it's weird. You memorized all that? What a freak. Shut up! It's just a coincidence! You still haven't shown me the proof! Show me the evidence, and what evidence, not just to be guessing! I'm not buying it, because you're doing the wrong person! Jeez, can't you be a man to say you did it? Hey, Miss Ruro, you will admit if you weren't showing us the evidence that you're the culprit. Yeah, I'm not the culprit! If there's no evidence, you can't say that I did it! Give me the proof! Proof, 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 proof! Sit, we probably should show him. Yuki, show him the proof you have. Huh? I have proof? Be patient and think. Do you want the proof? Did you show him? Oh, a while ago. Show him the proof to everyone? What's he talking about? See, I didn't think about it then. That certainly could be nailed down Mitch. I got to show him what it is. Oh, absolutely. Basically just like panic attack action. Okay, so just down the bullets. Okay, I can do this. Got proof! The proof! Okay. This is a trap! Yeah, sure this is a trap. Whoa, you're not gonna be saying that to me. You're not gonna be saying that to me. Oh gosh dang it. Hey, watch your language. Yeah, I'm sure you're innocent. I'm sure you're innocent. Since you've admitted 2 crimes already. Show me the proof! The physical now, I'm the culprit! Notepads. Oh, okay, I'm taking a lot of the notepads. That. No, gosh! The notepads, Monokuma, okay.
これが真実だ。
That took way too long. That took way too long. I made so many mistakes in D2. That took way too long. If you want, I'll show you the integral evidence that you can prove the guilty. Which obviously that does exist, you moron. Does exist. I remember you showed it to you. No. Explain the culprit. We called Kyoko to the laundry room. The paper that used to know the notepad that to us by Monokuma, which means we can see the note from your notepad by checking if there was any torn pages there. What? Well, Miss Rowe, here's the evidence you've been asking for. Hey, you! This evidence? Are you kidding me? We got those like a week ago. Anyone could have like torn out a page for who knows what. Anyone, huh? Anyone could have used it. So, then why don't we try matching Yuki's written notes with a torn selection in your notepad? That way, we can be clear whether it's from your notepad or not. Well, but hey, don't think the culprit could have used something like the else's notepad. How can you be sure it was from mine? No way, idiot. The notepads were in a drawer in our rooms. So how are you going to get one without the owner's permission? If the owner better somehow give us permission, even better. It would automatically mean the person who asked for the permission is the culprit. Wait, no, Dex! Mitch, just a minute. I don't want anyone to keep fighting like this. It's over now. Over? Who said it was over? Nothing's over! This is a lie! This is a big lie! How dare you accuse a superstar like me of murder! Liar, liar! This is so disappointing, bitch. Alright, if you say so, I'll go over the case from beginning to end, then you accept it. Then you're the culprit, Mitch. Okay, oh no. I have to write a comic book now. Great. Not the closing argument. That was what I was afraid of. Oh, that's a lot of work. Oh boy. Okay. So, all right. This is gonna take a while. So just prepare. Everything. This? Oh, sweet! Okay, okay, this is for you. Alright. Oh, it's not too hard. Okay, not too hard. Okay, this is actually not hard. Alright. I was worried about for nothing. I was worried for nothing. Okay, wait, what the? That's how you go? I thought you had to click the button. I put the right thing in it, so okay, I think I know how the system works. Because I've never played this game mechanic before. Sorry if I'm taking slow to figure this out. tell it's Mitch. You can tell because of those yellow pupils. You can tell it was Mitch. You can tell with those yellow pupils it was Mitch. Nope. One. Or there's only 2 more left.
This is the case of the crime.
It all started last night. While we were in a shock from Maku's motive, Kyoko, Haru, and Tsurugi decided to hang out together and distract themselves from the stress. They ran around the hallway until Haru accidentally broke the 2 nameplates on the wall. Those 2 nameplates belonged to Kyoko and Tsurugi. Haru was panicking over about breaking the school property when Maku showed up and gave him a warning. He didn't punish Haru since it was an accident, instead he ordered him to replace the broken nameplates with new ones. And here's where Haru made a critical mistake. After he tripped the rescue, he got confused about where to put the 2 nameplates, which we were. He finally chose to go with his gut instinct. Unfortunately, turned out the switch to be wrong. This where Kyoko nameplates and Tsurugi's were switched around. Haru went to his room right after putting the nameplates back, and the nighttime hallway was left empty at this very moment. Someone had decided against this, going to sleep. He was out of the hallway and secretly heading somewhere. The place where heading to Tsurugi's room was, for some reason, they had chosen Tsurugi to be their target for murder. But then something they couldn't be aware of. Right before they came, the nameplates that outside Tsurugi and Kyoko's rooms would be switched by Haru. So the Cobra were actually gone to Kyoko's room. Unaware of this error, the Cobra made their first move. They put the note through the gap below the door. They come to ask the laundry room at 6 a.m. but contained with lots of false information to make things easier for the culprit. Not everyone would be asleep right after the nighttime. It would be easy to spot the note coming through the door. That's what the Cobra was going for. You'd be left though. Next day, the time approaches 6 o'clock. Kyoko, after reading the door note, came to the laundry room to ask where she'd been instructed. The Cobra was hiding in the corner and looking for the opportunity to strike. Since they were expecting to see Tsurugi, Kyoko's sudden appearance would have made it a surprise for him. Kyoko would continue forward, oblivious to her fate. The Cobra was probably confused at first, then he had noticed that they somehow went wrong in the room. They found Kyoko holding up the note. They likely had mind changing the target means we whistle through everything, but there was also potential being found out, facing the aftermath that did not go. Last, the Cobra decided to change its target. They had put their weapon ready and looked like they were discovered anyway. Meanwhile, Kyo was wondering if no one else's room was still aware of the presence of the Cobra. She was left unaware of her attack. You could have stopped it! Why would you do that, bro? You could have stopped the murder and just walked away and made it look like a prank and not do to commit murder after all. Nah. The pig that fell to it. You could have stopped this murder. You could have stopped this murder, but instead he continued. He had a chance. Leo doesn't get that chance. After the murder, the Cobra wiped off the blood from the body and concealed any evidence of the murder because the blood almost immediately afterward, Kyoko's close to any blood. However, they weren't able to take care of the large bloodstain on the floor because they were in a hurry, or they just failed to see it. The bloodstain played a large role, revealing the Kyogo murder was in the laundry room. Oh, they cleaned the bloodstain. Wow. And Fate the Court forgot about the bloodstain while they were busy communicating his body. They must have gotten in a panic and realized they killed someone that wasn't part of their plan. The court first carried the body over to the girls' restroom on purpose to make it look like a bed. They were allowed students are allowed the opposite sex. When the cobra found a pipe ceiling in the restroom, sorry. The coach decided to make use of it and went to the English store to get supplies. In less than an hour, the announcement was caught in a hurry, in a rush. The tools were rubbed in a hook and a rubber ball. The culprit tied the rope into the rubber ball in the spot and stood away to hide their vomit. The idea was to the pipe without entering the girl's restroom with the rubber ball. Since the towards man, they were unable to enter the girl's restroom, but while being announced that anyone who sets against the rule of opposite sex would be shot with a machine gun. But thanks to the restroom entrance, the overall fit of the culprit was able to enter the tiny rope by using the plastic rubber ball. A risky move, but the culprit was able to use the step to correct any mistakes, and the ball bounced right back to the small cafeteria and popped the hospital. The culprit confidently could do it, but they were, after over the soccer player, they had absolutely mastered over the ball. The raw ball bounced across the room, right back. Interesting, they planned the culprit would repeatedly this several times to make it look like if someone tied the rope by hand, and this would happen to nerves, then it would happen. They must have failed to adjust the strength of their kicks. As the raw ball grew weaker and weaker, and each bounce until they couldn't withstand the pressure and pop. This caused the liquid inside the ball fall over their bathroom, becoming a key piece of the evidence. The culprit would have managed to want to get in, but he couldn't because the glass went inside the restroom. So Cohen and Les decided to go with their plan. They could see them tying up the rope method used as precedent for no place. After getting the rope pipe, they removed the ball from the rope and attached the hook instead. They threw it over the hook and fastened the rope. On the other end of the rope they left outside the restroom and wrapped around Kyoko's neck. And this really looked like Kyoko managed to hang herself in the restroom. So Kyoko figured that Kyoko's was inside Kyok's restroom. That's where it entered at all. And that way, the men were considered suspects in the trial, and the culprit as the man was trying to use his own favor. So everyone was waiting until the culprit about to push Kyok's side, and they found a piece of Kyok's hand with the note held tight in the head even after her death. How they realized that the note would be used against them and discovered the culprit ripped the note out of her hand, but they ripped it possibly out of the furious and rod to make it difficult to pull it out. Cohen didn't know that most of the corner parts of the note were still attached to the piece of Matilda's hand. Thanks to the note, we kind of found out she wasn't the murderer in the restroom, which led to the conclusion that the murder culprit could be a man as well. After getting over the risky part, the culprit tried to get rid of the hammer and the rubber ball, but too much time had passed at this point. It was early enough for us to get up. In a hurry, the culprit left the murder weapon and the burst rubber ball in the garbage truck. They would have wanted a safer option, but they considered it strange to know them to think. but they thought they could find them if they put along this kind of track. This kind of works is currently able the only ones to discover them. After we start coming out of our room, we discovered after like they were got it up, waiting for everyone body to be discovered. As soon as we noticed that Kyoko was nowhere to be seen, all we know is looking around, the entire building of Kane discovered. The horrible state that Kyoko was in. Everyone was frozen in shock while pretending to do the same. The culprit secretly hid a smile out from their plan. The person who came up with this plan to try to deceive us all. It was you, right? Michiro Higa! Woo! Finally. How's that, Mitch? Do you still have anything else to say? You must have forgotten to speak. What kind of nonsense? This is just purely outrageous! Michiro, it's over. Please just be honest and pointless. We don't have to keep attacking each other. Michiro, it's really you. Why? Why did you commit something like murder? No, it wasn't me. I'm not. It's not me. It's not me. No, 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 no! It wasn't me! Wow, this idiot's going crazy. Oh my god. Michiro's completely got wacko. Wow. Huh. You started to try at least. You started at least once try as a pen. No. That's so cool. You can't do that to me. That sucks, bro. Huh? Ooh, looks like you're done. As headmaster, let's say your decisions were packed with passion in a fashionable way. Fashionable way? Are they the same or are they different? Who cares? You don't need any of those to live a good life anyway. So let's move on to the next pony time. You don't need the extra explanations, right? Pick the person that you believe is the black kid. Everyone, make the choices which is right in front of you. One more thing, just a reminder. To protect you, you voted for someone. If I ever see a blank below, you know what happens. I'm sure though you want to be punished for something so trivial like that. Okay, then time to get excited. Now to choose. Who will be choosing as black kid? Will you make the right choice or directly make the wrong one? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Can't believe I lost mono points. Whatever, this is the demo, so this is really involved with the second build. Bingo! The black in this trial is the murderer who killed Maki is none other than Michiro Hyuga. Whoa, hold on. Mr. Hyuga, did you really... Mitch, why did you kill her? Tell us. I was a big fan of yours. I lost soccer too. I admired your talent as a rising star. But why did you have to cut it out and say something? Fine. I killed Himaki. Are you serious? Finally. Michiro, you see everything we just found. It's true that you murdered Kyoki, even though it wasn't your target. I'm not saying it was okay for you to set up a murder, but you could have quit and spared Kyoko when your plan went wrong. Why did you not do that? Why were you so stubborn about killing someone? Kyoko did nothing to you. What? But I just had to get out of this place after watching that video! That video? I thought. That's an impossible answer. Do you mean the motive? Makuma showed us the DVD yesterday. The contents have been different for the student. Every one of them seen enough to drive a person to despair. When I watched that video, I felt myself wrapped around a surgeon motion to make me escape out of here. Anything possible, even the partner that fought us murder. Mitch was killed due to the same reason. I'm aware of how serious that crime is. Even a million apologies can't be enough for what I did. But I just had to do it. I had to get out of here, this place. And that far, for that I had to murder. Mishiro, you monster! I don't know what you guys saw in your video, but can you guess what's on mine? Every soccer stadium in the world has been reduced to ashes. A terrorist attack attacking the FIFA headquarters. There's and a world-class soccer players who've gone missing. Telling that my home team was also. How could such a thing be possible? I'm sorry. That's exactly like my case. Oh no, this came good. Looks like happy the current lovely of Yugi Mina's warm and caring family. What could have possibly happened to his house? Mr. Osaka would have been like home belongs to. Witness his own sweet home be completely destroyed, but feel attack on FIFA HQ? Come on, you know that's utter nonsense, right? Even if that's the only person that's true, all that feels must be manipulated. Should have been like fall for this trap. I couldn't stop trembling after watching my video. I was shocked, terrified of yours, but it wasn't just you. Everyone in flight. Even Kyoka, she wanted her absurd feel. She was trying to overcome her shock. You poopy head. I'm not gonna say that word. Sorry, guys. I couldn't help soccer. Is it my everything? I couldn't even say more important my life is. I know murder is wrong. I just had to see, even my own eyes, to see that video was real. Even meant killing another person. Let me ask you one thing. Suppose you're playing with through a hitch. If you got out, what were you found in the videos for? Then, if you were going to do, if you heard the last trial of the ceremony, you didn't you? If the victory lacking, including the death of everyone might be lacking. My point is, you by setting up your murder plan, you oppose to take your lives out of the fortune for your own needs. When you're aware that the full weight of your choice, at least prepared, or you face the consequences, I doubt it. You know what you want? I want to say? You're nothing more than an ignorant moron who wanted to get an excuse using a soccer as an excuse. Okay, that didn't make sense. Of course, the videos were shocking as yours, otherwise it would be a motive. If that was alone success to make a person a murderer, all of us would be done it by now. But in reality, you were only the one to commit the murder. What made you think that's the difference? Could it be arising your selfish desires over care of your so-called friends? Ray, stop it! Don't try to make it any more complicated! Boy, you're telling me this idiot got shot by the DVD and just went on murder without knowing, even being potentially prepared? No, I won't deny, but soccer really was my everything. Actually, it was pretty planned out. If you did manage to come out of a complex trick, immediately years after working murder Kyoka. Hiroki being an initial target doesn't look like a coincidence either. You found his talent. It would be an obstacle to his plan, didn't you? Bullseye, I suppose. Right. But originally Mitch was willing to murder, even without the motive, amounts to discourage what took Kyoka's life, but so what? Does it even matter? Makua really behind this, but the one who drove Mitch to that point? You know what, Mitch? Right after watching Suzuki my motive, Kyoka told me I was doing this. Murder motive is exciting, just push them aside and have fun. That's what I'll chill out and strengthen our bond. Kyoko probably got the same amount of shock as you, but she's trying to overcome the situation by getting everyone together. If she had a chance to talk with you yesterday, things could have been different. Why, this is so frightening. Who gets the world-class celebrity to be done more than a bad trip of coward? This is why you should never judge a book by its cover. No one could have watched the DB Suga will commit murder. What? What are you talking about? It's your fault. This entire situation is your fault. This murder is all your fault. How can you even say that? Ah, don't be salty. It's done, it's done. You don't have to have it in, man. Oh, what's that attitude? You're trying to get me to fight? Give it up. You probably end up hanging your own dead friend anyway. Besides, you guys didn't scare me at all. Shut up, Monokuma. I don't know where you got this. What the guts for that, but someday I'll bring you down just as myself. Well, Tsurugi might be exceptional. Look how long you guys have been holding back. I better get it started. Started on what? The punishment! What else would it be? I told you the punishment awaits the loser in this last trial. Punishment? You mean execution? Just give me a second. Of course I'm guilty. I deserve death. What kind of punishment? I don't think I can ever make up my crime. But still, are you really okay to kill me? Sure, I killed Kyoka. But isn't that a bit different? Seriously, you're gonna make me take my life? No, I can explain. Must have been crazy. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I can rot in jail for the rest of my life. Just don't kill me. Yeah, I'll do anything. What? You got all the money I put in soccer, okay? I don't want to die. Help me! I beg you. Please don't kill me. Hey guys, do something. No, that's real. This is not a joke. No. I mean, not in a sense. This time everyone turned their hands away, including myself. Hello, what's this? Guys, you're scared of dying? You ready to become the blanket? Oh, you're so good. You killed you lucky, but well, and the war is simple. But I'm deaf. No matter what you did, you can't avoid the punishment. By the blanket, you are punished for the rule. You certainly would have been the students. That's great. So what? I prepare myself a special punishment for the blanket. You're not the ultimate soccer player. No! Go away! Get out! Get to the every guy! It's punishment time! No! God. Oh dear. Nah, roasted like Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. I should not make that joke. I'm just gonna help say that. Yeehaw! That's it! This is the feeling of excitement! You can only feel that punishment time! Yeah! Bitches! Dead? In an instant, Michi was alive, breathing minutes ago, and creates a death almost glorious praise across the screen. Despair. The excitement came into our mind. Michi was committing murder, of course, with his own computer, but it is too hard! You have to keep doing this? I can't. Hey, well, please get me out of here! Ooh, if you don't want to, Dude, it's a no-kill. None is happening. You simply just stop caring about the outside. After all, Mitchell's own self decided that Larry's the murderer. You guys were the ones responsible for his death. But how can we just forget about that? Outside world, this is impossible. Makuma, this is your attention. What you get from committing these heinous actions. Intentional? Did I tell you? Well, what's that? That's too hard for me. Nobody cares about. Anyway, you don't have to know. I just need to mark my rules. Heed my words, and you'll be fine. Besides, you won't understand the world even if I tell you. Not even the slightest bit about what's going on right now. A total waste of time, right? You son of a... Intimidating, boo! Well, in that case closed. Flashlight officially closed. Over. Everyone, rest in peace. Hey, wait! He's gone. Dang it. What are we supposed to do now? Silence, everyone staring at the spot where Makuma is standing. Although the class trial was over, none of us looked eager to leave the courtroom. After two of our friends on a single day, realizing escape was still waiting for our reach, we couldn't help freeze in despair. Everyone, we need to stay calm. If we lose hope here, we won't be able to accomplish anything. But my legs ain't moving after watching that execution! What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to stay calm? Our with our friend spent such a horrible end. Friend? Who's his friend? What are you talking about? What? Who else would be? Besides Mishiro? You're calling him a friend? I don't get it. How are you calling a friend, a murderer, your friend? What's wrong with you? Tsurugi? Sure, Mishiro killed Kyoka. He still deserved a punishment, but he was still our friend for the past few days, right? Yes, he was, and now he owns a criminal who got deserved for committing the worst possible crime on Earth. What's so surprising about that? You may argue that Mitchell deserves death penalty, but you condone Monokuma's actions. Are you condoning Higa's murder? Yes, Monokuma killed him was also murder, but Monokuma is a criminal worthy of death too. But now Higa lived was just absurd. There will also be a retribution for every murder. What are you saying? You're glad that Mitch died? Of course. No murderer have the right to live, regardless of how many they killed. What? Tsurugi, what he said, despite criminals more than anything, in his dream, the world would end all crime. But he's still glad for someone's death, even that someone was a murderer? That's insane! Would you also be saying killing a murderer is acceptable? No way. If you think of killing a criminal, then you'll be a criminal too. However, wasn't Monokuma already a criminal from the start with? When I say I excuse Monokuma's actions, I'm saying that he got the thing he deserved. I love the bear skull more than anything, but there was one thing he said I can agree on. An eye for an eye is a death for a death. That's my motto as a police officer. Lunatic. This isn't a bit problematic for a police officer, you say that? Would it be problematic? I think a real problem is the current legal system. I'm going to work hard to change the laws in this country. No, the entire world. I'll create a world where no one can dare commit crime. That's what I need to get out of this place. Same goes for you all. Stop thinking about the killer and strategize how we fight Monokuma. I'm not supporting with Mishiro, but there's something definitely wrong with you. Wrong? To me, the way you're acting is wrong. Do you realize already approving his actions by carrying his death? Criminal or not, someone just died. How can you react like that when a human being was murdered right in front of you? How could I? Well, a criminal doesn't count as a human being for me. Leader? Tsurugi, what happened to you? You weren't like this. What do you mean? I was always like this the entire time. I'm just giving my advice to those who are being over hysterical. Of course, I'm aware that I'm ultimately the one to blame. Kyoka would have died if I had been more alert. Therefore, from now on, I will not allow another murder to happen in the school, no matter what it takes. It's my duty to protect you all, isn't it? You! Stop. Mikado? She spoke. Everyone is exhausted. Let's go to our rooms and rest. Calm down. We can talk again tomorrow. Right. This my boy incident got us all heated up. Let's cool off our heads and talk again tomorrow. Fine. I don't think like you can think logically and not current condition either. First, the first trial came to end of the worst possible no. If no it was for Macau, we might have broken into a fight. I feel like everyone's crazy. No, I might be the one who's crazy. Two of us died in a single day. It would be weird to not go crazy. Will we ever get out of this place? Will we ever escape the murderous killing game? We took the elevator back to our school building and quietly dismissed ourselves. Our fear felt heavy, and feeling like distrust seemed to prevail everywhere as it did the first day. Everything that happened today feels like memories to the distant past. Surrounded in a bizarre environment, my sense of reality was slow fading away. The day I left my home for Hope Peak Academy, a week prior day was like from a long time ago. I couldn't even recall what my parents looked like, my family. Kyoka, trial, Mitch, execution, Tsurugi. My brain drifted in confusion and these thoughts couldn't store in my head. We made it through our first class trial, very embodiment of despair without achieving anything. But this was merely the beginning of despair. Alright, finally, finished chapter 1. Man, this is why we should have arrested Mitch. If we arrested Mitch for his first crime, then he wouldn't be still alive. Okay, well that's it. Yay. Yeah, cut the queue.